Shit. Not a whole lot, man. I mean, you can use whichever one you wanted. I just wanted a rematch. Now that I'm actually awake and paying attention to what the fuck I'm doing.
Since this venerable stadium was erected in the Pennsylvania Hills, it has been the home.
You forgot to do the nutrition. No problem. I ain't worried about it.
Welcome to Happy Valley and Beaver Stadium, home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. Coaches like to say,
oh yeah, trust me, it matters in Athens.
We have a couple of top 10 teams ready to square off. Yeah, that one carries a little more weight. As we see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, I saw it.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You get a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Yeah, this I had my NDL game against Florida probably just before this one. Oh no, he didn't come to me.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off.
Yeah, I've been to the Horseshoe, and I've been to Michigan Stadium in real life. Them things ain't no fucking joke.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The offense lining up for a first down play.
Yeah,
on the ground, it's Kttn.
Yeah, I went to Minnesota.
And they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Well, it's an electrifying run. You think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Going deep. Got it inside the 10. And he ran it. Take it in. Touchdown, Dogs. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game.
Yeah, he the way he bends that fucking route, just it makes it hard for the safety to get over there.
You score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Warren. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Makes his man miss. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you've got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Now on the option. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
That's good.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
They'll try the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about...
Boy, I keep telling you, you got to watch that movement with that linebacker, man. If it's like... No, I'm just saying, like, if it's an adjustment that you make and the game does it, like, people don't shun it. Like, if the game lines them up at the line of scrimmage, or, you know, over the lineman or something like that, nobody can say anything about that, because that's the game's alignment. But if you manually put them there, that's when people start freaking the fuck out.
Running back searching for a hole.
No, and
a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first
I know, but it's because of the people that abuse it that they make that rule.
That kind of pickup on first down.
Like, that guy, he's up there. He's up there on his own. Like, nobody can say anything about that.
Hands it off. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Let's see what they do on third down.
Oh yeah. Especially if they're like vets. Those guys, those guys can be a pain in the ass.
Got it, looking for the first down.
Because a lot of them haven't played in a while, so it's like a lot of them are still stuck in how the game used to be and not how the game is.
Great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are?
And it's like there's things about the game that's a lot different than what we know, or what we knew, I should say. And you gotta be aware of that shit. It's cool.
Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Bringing the heat. Touchdown.
That free form, baby.
A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some...
Yeah, see, I have a problem. Whenever I play league games, I legitimately cannot play a league game unless I've played a game before. Like, I have to warm up. I can't just jump on the sticks and just, go at it. Like, I legitimately have to warm up, or my brain is not firing on all the cylinders I needed to fire on, and my reaction isn't the same.
Lining up to add another.
Yeah, and it showed because I didn't get a game in with you before our game, and I didn't get a game in before my game against Mississippi State. And those are the only 2 games that I lost.
Took only 6 plays, and they finish it up with the final 30 yards.
Yeah, I literally rolled out of the bed. Like, bro texted me and was like, "Yo, we gonna play?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man." And I just rolled out of bed, and I'm still. You can tell I did not wake up until like maybe halfway into the third quarter. I was so pissed. I was like, fuck, man, I ain't never doing this shit again. And then what I do, I turn around and do this shit with your ass. I'm like, man, what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm sitting there telling myself, since I got UGA, man, it'll be all right. Hell no, man.
Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jay.
sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Hit the gas, kid.
I was about to say, you weren't going all the way down.
And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree.
That boy is 94 speed.
The defense was there and ready for that one. And here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And to open the 2nd quarter, they'll start with a field goal try. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Absolutely perfect.
I kicked a 54-yarder earlier today, and I kicked a 51 in my game.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance.
Running toward the tape. He's at the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
We didn't have to work very hard on that one. There was nobody in sight as he rips off a massive run.
Sort of a mark of excellence for any back is yards after contact. Well, yards before contact can be sort of a badge of honor for that O-line.
Yeah, let's give them some credit. They got tremendous push getting hats on hats. They made that easy.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Unloads quickly. Touchdown Bulldogs! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, and it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay.
What a snag by the defense. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all right back. Touchdown, Dogs! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
All right. You going to the gym or? Oh, okay. All right. You say.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed.
Yeah, I like that load option too.
Those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated too because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
What a nice play. It's a great option.
Yeah.
They run it to perfection. Quarterback keeps the football running down the field.
Yeah, because the guys that I switched out and put in, they both play DN, but they both have the quick jump badge.
So we'll see the offense
Nah, DN.
to start this drive.
And my DNs are like fucking, like my whole D line are beasts. Like that's why I was like pissed at during our game. Like I wasn't, like I said, I just was not there. Cause like my D line is ridiculous. Like my last game, I just had like 5 sacks.
Play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know.
That's not even counting how many pressures I
If
had.
he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Before they get him down.
The one thing you know you're going to
Yep. I don't press turbo. I'm just like anytime I'm about to get in contact, I either press. Well, that time I hit the truck button, but the truck button and I spam the fuck out of what you call it. Shit, what did I just pick? No,
Boy, if
can't do
that
that.
first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone.
I didn't actually pick my play. I was pressing X too much.
And
But yeah, I spam the fuck out of the stiff arm a lot. That actually helps with breaking tackles, oddly.
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They'll try to pound their way in.
How was I not in there? That's
the nail is in the coffin, and this might be ball game. If they don't get it, they're not going to have to drive the entire
I'm in the lead. Everything's going right.
I gotta look at that. Yeah, whatever. I'll just kick the field goal.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out.
Yeah, I do, but that one, I couldn't really tell, like, from the angles that the two angles that they showed.
Well, the head coach decided to stay on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty
yeah.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, these are like 80-plus speed linebackers that get that quick jump. Basically, what it is that they get the ability, like it's random, but they get the ability to just jump the snap.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15. Handoff to the lone back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run.
You know what? I don't do none of that shit because they do just fine without it. Oh, yeah, I know. I saw that shit in our game. I was like, this motherfucker.
They line up with some serious work to do.
But the thing is, by the time I figured out that you were doing it, it was like too late for me to even try to roast you on it. Give me, oh, come on, bro.
He's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
I know.
The offense wasting time getting the timeout call.
I just don't see how I dropped that.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep.
Yeah, you touched me right before I got the ball.
But there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Let's see.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
Here we go. Ready?
Makes it past the marker. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
To the ground, he's got it again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Looking for room. It's Kttn. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the summer.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Caught in the backfield, it's Urasek. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's already made one.
Oh, shit.
Will put it down at
I don't know how I just did that.
36-yard try. Not a chance.
No, man, I actually had the timing, but when I pressed the button, it's like it didn't stop when I pressed it. It kept going. I'm like, what the? Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like back in the day, like automatic. But if I got a kick like 5 times, I normally 3 out of the 5 I normally make.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab on the right.
Yeah, I broke back there too late. Because at first I was looking at the running back, but then I looked up and I was like, oh, shit. It's like, there's a guy coming back here. Fuck my life.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Allard. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh, shit, I fucked that up. Good pass.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific
I should have been wary of that fucking formation.
Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Yeah.
2nd and goal for the offense. Defense in press coverage. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He's knocked down in the back.
Yeah, Stackhouse is a fucking beast. He's like 88 overall. Yeah, he's nasty.
You're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start.
He's like the one that gets more pressure on run plays, and Hall and Walker get pressure on pass plays. Yep.
This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Yeah, because I mean, I have very little luck with like actual play action.
You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Into the end zone. And the pass hits, picked off.
This is obviously not
I had my camera be fucked up. I couldn't see where I was at. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to dive. I can't see outside of me. Because I did that in the game against Florida. Luckily, it didn't bite me in the ass, but like, I had my linebacker and I picked it off in the end zone and I went to go dive, but this motherfucker dived like 30 fucking feet. So he went like to the damn 3-yard line. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bro, where you going? Uh-huh.
Offense set on
EA has said that they are going to have like live roster updates. Yes.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Shakes off the tackle.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short game.
So, I mean, although, you know, whatever team you have right now is whatever rating that they are, like, for instance, FSU's ratings are probably going to drop down after that loss to Georgia Tech. So, yeah, like, as ratings, as team ratings and team rankings change in real college football, it'll reflect on the game.
Going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return.
Yeah, besides this one in the NDL, I'm in a couple online dynasties with NDL guys too. Yeah.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this?
Yeah, I mean, with the leagues that I'm in, it's a mix. You know, you play your CPU games, you gotta stream those. But there are, depending upon what conference you end up in, there are user games too. Because like right now, in one of my leagues, I have Texas A&M, and I'm 11-1 with them, and I'm about to play in the SEC championship against Tennessee, who's I think he's 12-0. Yeah. Like, they just showed us the conference championship. Pretty much every conference championship is a user game.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run.
No, I mean, I actually I got Texas State in the league too. I mean, that league is like 1.5 stars and below. That's how we started. But yeah, I'm 11-1 with Texas State.
They need 8 on second down.
Yeah, man, it's a fucking sleeper team for real. That damn running back is a damn beast.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, technically, no bullshit. I mean, granted, the dude that's using them doesn't know how to use them. But on my online dynasty, I have Texas A&M to an 89 overall. Their defense is a 90, and their offense is an 89 in my online dynasty. I got their freshman running back, Ruben Owens. That motherfucker's up for the Heisman right now. But, I mean, I'm nice at running the ball, period. I mean, that's the only thing I will boast about because, I mean, I feel like I do a really good job at it. I mean, look at Kttn in the NDL. I think I got like 1,600 or 1,700 yards rushing already.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awearness, and they're always.
I think I got 20. I got over 2,000 with Owens and over 2,000 with Mahdi for Texas State.
Lions decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one.
Yeah, Muhammad's not bad. I mean, not Muhammad. What's his name? Shit, I can't remember. But yeah, they have two receivers that's good. Their line is pretty good. They also got a good DN too, Ben Bell.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
No, I am a Miami Hurricanes fan.
The give to the back.
Yeah, I'm originally born and raised from Miami Beach, Florida.
And it is a chunk play.
Yep.
Huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of pocket.
I mean, everybody's talking like Ward is supposed to be the next great thing to happen to Miami. So, I mean, we'll see.
Get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we've got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get it down. It's first.
Yeah, that's the problem that you run in with a lot of these guys, and then they ship off to the portal and oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck.
Dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
They'll go to the ground. And he'll be brought down.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down.
I know most of the rivalry or swamp games are supposed to be neutral sites in Jacksonville. Jacksonville, but I don't know. I haven't looked at the schedule. I mean, as far as like the location.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stop that bad.
That other one was a fluke, man. That was a 51. That's a 51. Yeah, I don't know what happened on that one kick. I just, like I said, I pressed the button, but it didn't like actually register when I pressed it. it like stopped it. Nah, I was using double. I used tap and hold because the tap and hold doesn't have that lag that the double tap has. The double tap actually has from time to time you'll notice when you go to press the first time it may lag, but what'll definitely lag is when it goes to the power. So that little that transition between the power and the
this offense has to be a little bit more
come here.
Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up.
Yeah, my buddy Ray had pointed that shit out to me, and I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and try this out. Because, I mean, I already knew the tap and hold, but I had just switched to the tap and tap because that's what I was comfortable with. But then, like, when I started seeing, like, my kicks fuck up from that lag, he told me there was no lag. I was like, all right, let me try this. So it's cool.
Line getting set on second down. He'll do it himself. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Well, they're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows.
Yeah, you're dead when it comes to outside because like number 11 and number 44, I think it is. Those are my two outside guys, and yeah, I'm thankful for them.
The toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Back to throw. It's Aller. The quick out. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Good play on defense. 3rd down in that situation.
Like that, Braylon Wilson, that linebacker number 5, dude, he's. I mean, granted, I think he's a sophomore or junior, but that bro he's like already in the 80s for his overall, and he has 94 speed at linebacker.
Looking for a block. It's Evans.
Evans is going to be nice. Smith is going to be nice. I mean, those two 98 speed receivers. Bell is a good. I mean, he's a strong possession receiver, but he's not that fast. He's like 89, 88, some shit like that. And then, and then Lovett is that bro is small. But I've seen him moss like 2 people. Like, granted, I wasn't using Georgia, but somebody else using Georgia on me. And bro mossed me, like, with 2 defenders. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how does this little short, little midget dude just... Man, this is ridiculous.
So we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make them.
No, I haven't even. The only person I've looked at was or read about was Ra. That was it.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Oh, he got kicked off the team for I think he caught charges. I think it was alcohol, like driving charges, alcohol related.
Try and take this running back away.
Fast motion from the offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
But I think he actually hurt. I think he hurt somebody though. Yeah, I think he hurt somebody because he's like it's not even it's not like even a suspension. I think this motherfucker like out of school. Yeah.
It starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Actually, no, I was wrong. That motherfucker got charged with second-degree felony cruelty to children and 2 counts of misdemeanor family violence battery. Yeah, Georgia suspended him from the team. Yeah, suspended him from the team indefinitely. Yeah, his fucking football career is done.
Back to work on offense now. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David.
But that guy right there that just tackled Raylan Wilson, whoo, that boy's nice.
Inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
I had the first one. Yep. Yeah, man. I've been in this league since season 6, and that was the first time I picked top 5. And when they called my name, bro, I was like, because at first me and my, because I have a buddy that's in the league, like me and him, we've been friends for like 20 years, and we're both looking up, watching our names and stuff, and he took Tulane. Because he just, I don't know, that was just his train of thought. Because he actually picked, I think he was 20th. But like as the numbers were going down, we're just like, oh shit, we made the top, 100, the top 50, and then we're like, hold on, man, we might be able to get a good school. We're in the top 20. Well, then his name came out, and then like I'm looking at he ain't got 20, and he took Tulane, and yeah, bro, I was saying the same thing, but that.
The Nittany Lions are stopped, but not before getting it past the
like he's a decent player. Okay, he doesn't really have the stick skills. He does have the real good like football mindset that he can call some good. Yeah. So he's good there, but when it comes to competing with people with stick skills, he struggles. Oh fuck! I knew you was going there. I just got back there. I got back there too late. Yep. And then when they got to the top 10, I was tripping because I'm like, man, I'm thinking to myself, like, my name's about to come any moment. And then the top 5, I was like, there's no way. I was like, this is not going to happen. Top 3, I was like, bro, anytime now. 2, and I didn't see my name at 2. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I was like, oh my god.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's first.
It's like a damn kid at Christmas, man.
Scanning the field, it's Allard. Extending the play.
No. What happens is, like, with the 40-40-20 system, you get points for participation, you get points for your scouting reports, you get points for your, winning games. Winning games is the least amount out of all that. Your coaches' reports and your participation are the highest of the score. So they're the 40 and the 40. The 20 is your gameplay. But depending on, as long as you make enough points that allow you to keep your team, then you just keep your team. You don't go into the draft. So that team is not available, and so other people may move a draft spot up or two because less people are in the draft.
A first down run in the red zone.
But let's say say for instance with me with Georgia, if I don't make my grade, I lose Georgia, and depending upon what my score is, that'll determine where I line up in the draft. I think the top 5 are like in like the 120s. I can't remember. I think it's like 125. Like I can't remember what the highest score is, but it's like up there. It's like 125, 130, something like that. That's like the top 5. No, for your overall grade. Yeah. Your coach's report, I think, is like 25 points total. So, like, to get a good coach's report, you want like a 20, 22, like, yeah. At least 20 or higher. I mean, ideally, you want to be, they take out your lowest and your highest. Yeah. So even if, let's say you got, the majority 5s and like, 1-4, they take out that 1-5 and they take out that 1-4. So the rest of them are 5s, and you're good. Yeah. But that's what the hope is. Because you may run into some people who, they have some 5s, some 3s, some 4s. We're hopefully it's not 2s and 1s, but I mean, with it being the first season, that's part of where the whole grading system is getting its little first run, because some coaches they aren't familiar with the coach's report and how they should be filled out, and like what you're actually looking at doing and stuff like that. So we understand that there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve with these first initial reports, because some people are going to be grading based on frustration, some people are going to grade based on legitimate gameplay and their actual.
Success like that, running the football on first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
No, I mean, I lost to Mississippi State, and I scored them all 5.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football.
But see, that's why we're also considering implementing a system where the coaches' reports don't unlock until 24 hours after the game is played, because typically, yeah. Yeah. And honestly, there are a lot of veteran coaches that do that. Like if they feel like in the heat of the game, they know they're in a mindset that they're not going to judge objectively, they step away and they'll wait.
This guy's been special. He's been finding ways to get at the second level of this defense, and because of his talent and ability, that's a big
me personally, like my thing is, like, if I'm playing a game with you, I'm gonna let you know if you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. I'm gonna let you know in game. Yeah, that way you have the opportunity to correct it and keep moving forward. But even if we don't, just little things, because essentially we are here to help each other, because that's the only way that the community can stay and the community grows. Because if we're just sitting up here looking at everybody and just being like, oh, you did this, you got to go, then, I mean, we're going to die. We're going to be dead in water. So we're trying to take.
First down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass. On first down, second down.
You see an incomplete.
I mean, before we had less people, but I mean, and we did it. We did it. I mean, we did it for many seasons. So the possibility is there. I mean, we know we can do it. It's just taking the time to get there, because we know everything's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to be cookies and creams and rainbows initially. So. Because I mean, not mentioning any names, but there's been instances where there's been coaches that have been in situations where technically, they probably should have been removed from the league, but from having conversations with them and them and them being the type of players who have been receptive to people saying, "Hey, this is a problem that that you did, and we need you to fix it." Everything's it's turned out to work in our favor, where we're now having guys that will be a real good member in this community, and hopefully when some of us are ready to move on and hand the torch off to the younger guys, they'll be able to keep this going for our grandkids and so on and so forth. Because that's ultimately what the goal is.
If they'd have started a little bit better, they might have a chance to be a little bit more in this ball game.
And the extra point is good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring.
I mean, it's not that we don't look for things wrong. We don't just sit there and spend our time trying to find something wrong. When something wrong is brought to our attention, we get together and we try to have a discussion and get multiple opinions so that we can see the what, the why, and how this can be changed for the future. And I mean, overall, we do a pretty good job at it, because I mean, it either boils down that something is done or somebody decides to move on. The NDL isn't for everybody. You have a lot of guys who play mud and come from mud background, and I mean, I've seen competitive mud play. I mean, those guys, there's a lot of stuff that they do that you can't do in this league. I mean, you can't just have 4 or 5 formations and run 3 to 4 plays out of that formation and think it's okay. That's not football. Yeah, because I mean, there's no college. I mean, there's no coach in college or the NFL that sits there with a 5-play or 10-play call sheet and just goes off of that. I mean, probably back in the 60s. I mean, remember the Titans? I know they did some shit like that.
Right back to the well. Really nice run there. Good, solid.
But yeah, man, it's a good spot, and I mean, we got good people. I mean, even with a lot of the new guys that I've played, I think I've played one game that wasn't really that pleasurable, but I had a conversation with the dude, and I mean, moving forward, I think he's done well since.
The give as they work on that clock. Just working, poking, and prodding, and finding his way up to the 36.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, and set up a good second down.
They'll try to get outside.
Yeah, see, that's not the thing. Is that's not part of that's not a people shouldn't be doing that, because it will legitimately ask you, did this person stream or not stream, score 5 or 1. I mean, that's not something you should be gauging. The gauges that we have in place are there for a purpose, and people who are abusing that or using those ratings for other purposes, that's actually detriment to the whole premise that, why am I running this play? I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't help us, because I mean, essentially, yeah, that's not something that we can fix. Nobody can help somebody else's internet connection. I mean, you can't say because this person's internet connection is this, that this person needs to get something negative on their coach's report.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about, I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Leaves it with the running back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Georgia sends out the punt team.
Oh yeah, Mike is good. That's my boy. But yeah, I mean, you were doing the proper thing. You're going out of your way to ask somebody to still document the game. I mean, it's not like you're trying to hide anything. You just have.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over.
I
Now
do.
we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of the
No, back in our day, man, we had capture cards like Elgato and stuff like that, so we can do video capture. And we didn't have to. Well, basically we had to record our games and then go to an editing software to kind of upload our games. And we didn't actually record or upload the whole thing. We would do bits and pieces of the game.
Connection to the right. Oh, look out, there he goes.
So back then, it was like whenever we talked about our game, it was, we'd have, we ended up being able to take pictures, like be able to clip, do little photo clips, like we can do now, like how you can take a snapshot. We were able to do that. And so we would have snapshot images from there, and then we were able to do clips. We couldn't do the entire thing, but we could do clips. And we would put in little highlights, because that was another thing that they had, the highlights in the game.
It's complete. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been.
I don't know about that back foot, man. I know one foot was out of bounds. We're going to see about that back foot.
Circulating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw.
I just wanted to see what I honestly just wanted to see what they were going to say. I really just wanted to see what they were going to say.
And he loses the timeout.
Because, I stopped playing offense a long time ago. I know you noticed that.
1st and goal. On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I'm going to tell you right now, you have commissioners. We had this discussion, and we understand that there are play styles. Some people try to play to the school's play style, and some schools' play style is the option, most of the armed forces schools and things like that. And honestly, nobody could really ding you for running an option scheme, because as long as you are mixing up the option, things within your scheme, that's what it is. If you read the Army playbook, it's not like the Army playbook has, flex bone, single back, wishbone, and shotgun. It doesn't have a whole lot of stuff. They stick to their guns in that playbook. So the only problem that I see is that honestly, it's way more limited than you would think. As far as the option, especially with the mechanics in this game, making it difficult to actually get a proper read on the read key, and the handoff mechanic being all wonky.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Bounces it outside. It's Singleton. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality.
Yeah, the thing about games are this. If you're going to be out of town, you can, in fact, go ahead and try to schedule and get your game played, just document your stats and then put them in later. Or technically, the weekly games that come out, the only deadline is really at the end of the season. You have until the end of the season to get those games in. So even if it's a week 3 game that you weren't able to, link up with your opponent, you can still play later on. It's not like it's not like on a dynasty, because in a dynasty, in order for you to move to the next week, you have to close out the current week. It's not like that. Right. If it's, I mean, if the time schedule doesn't allow it, I mean, it doesn't allow it. There's nothing you can do about it. You just do your best to get the games in, and you want to make sure that you get the game in at least before the end of the season, because that's what they're going to look at. I mean, they look at, because your participation is going to be how much, your participation in the polls, your coaches reports, your recaps, entering in your stats, things like that. Damn, I just keep doing this. So that stuff is kind of where you want to try to keep, like, the polls is really what you, like, the only thing that you really have a timeline on outside of the cup. But your games, your recaps, your articles, anything like that, you just enter those in when you have time to enter them in. Just make sure it's before the end of the season.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looks like they'll get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Have the stats.
I think I got all that dynasty stuff to do after this.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he'll be tackled, and that'll be the end of the game. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Kttn.